Okay, Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. So today we are going to learn new chapter 4, which is about chemical composition in a cell. So for today's lesson, we are going to cover two subtopic, which is subtopic 4.1 about water and subtopic 4.2 about carbohydrate. Okay, I think all of you have already learned about water and organic compound. There are several examples of organic compound. The first one is carbohydrate, protein, lipids, and also nucleic acid. Okay. Our body composed of 70% of water and 30% of chemicals. So the chemical include carbohydrates, protein, lipids, and also nucleic acid. Okay, so we are going to start our lesson with subtopic 4.1, which is water. Okay, properties of water and its importance in a cell. There are several properties of water. The first one is polarity of water. Second one is cohesive and adhesive force of water. And the third one is specific heat capacity of water. So, polarity of water. Water is an inorganic compound consisting of the hydrogen and oxygen element. So, why water is an inorganic compound? Is because water does not contain carbon element. It does not contain carbon element. And the formula for water is H2O. Okay. Water molecules are polar molecules because shared electrons between oxygen and hydrogen will be attracted towards oxygen, which is more electronegative. Okay? Highly electronegative oxygen atom attracts electron or negative charge to it. Okay? This polarity produces hydrogen bonds and allows water to act as a universal solvent. So the hydrogen bonds form between the water molecules. Okay, the hydrogen bond form between the water molecules. Okay, why water act as a universal solvent? It is because water allows solutes such as glucose and electrolytes to be transported through the plasma membrane into cells for biochemical reactions. Okay. Next, cohesive and adhesive force of water. Water molecules are attached to each other through cohesive force. Okay. At the same time, water molecules are also attached to other surface through adhesive force. Okay. Both forces produce the capillary action which allows water to enter and move along narrow spaces such as in the xylem tube. Okay, so cohesive force adalah daya apabila water molecule melekat di antara satu sama lain. Okay, adhesive force pula adalah daya apabila water molecule melekat pada permukaan yang lain. Contohnya macam ni lah. Adhesive force, okay, water molecule melekat pada permukaan ni. Cohesive force, daya apabila water molecule melekat di antara satu sama lain. Okay. Next, specific heat capacity of water. Water has a high specific heat capacity of 4.2 kilojoule. So why water has high specific capacity? Because of the hydrogen bonding among water molecule. Because the hydrogen bonding among water molecules. Okay, this means that 4.2 kilojoule of heat energy is required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of water by 1 degree Celsius. So this is the definition of specific heat capacity. Okay, heat energy required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of water by 1 degree Celsius. Okay, water absorbs a lot of energy with a small rise in temperature. This characteristic is very important to maintain the body temperature of organisms. Okay, okay, next we are going to learn subtopic 4.2 about carbohydrates. Okay, organic compounds are chemical compound that contain carbon element. Okay, tadi water is inorganic compound sebab dia tak ada carbon element. Carbohydrates is an organic compound sebab dia ada carbon elements. Okay, large and complex compounds form macromolecules. So, carbohydrates is an example of macromolecules. Okay, most macromolecules are polymers comprising small molecule known as monomers. Okay, so polymers ni, dalam polymers ada monomers. Okay, dalam polymers ada banyak monomers. Monomers ni act as a building block. Okay, maksudnya polymers ni diperbuat daripada monomers. Okay, carbohydrates are important as a source of energy and the basic structure of some organism. Okay, carbohydrates are organic compounds consisting of the element carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Okay. Types of carbohydrates. Okay, there are three types of carbohydrate. The first one is monosaccharide. Monosaccharide known as simple sugar. Okay, monosaccharide ni adalah gula yang paling ringkas. Okay, gula yang paling ringkas. Disaccharide, okay, disaccharide and polysaccharide. Polysaccharide ni adalah gula yang kompleks, okay, complex sugar. Okay, monosaccharide. Monosaccharide are carbohydrate monomers, okay, carbohydrate monomers, which are the simplest carbohydrate unit. Monosaccharide ini adalah gula yang paling ringkas, okay, can combine to form polymers through condensation reaction. Monomers ni, okay, monosaccharide ni bila digabung akan menjadi polymers, akan terbentuknya polymers melalui condensation reaction. Okay. Most monosaccharide taste sweet, can form crystals and dissolve in water. Okay. So, example of monosaccharide are glucose, fructose, and galactose. Okay, glucose. Glucose is a sugar found in plants such as rice and wheat, as well as fruits such as grapes. Okay, glucose is the most commonly found monosaccharide, and most polysaccharide are formed from this sugar. Okay, most polysaccharide are formed from this sugar. Fructose is the sugar found in honey and sweets. Honey and sweet fruits. Okay, galactose found in milk. Okay, galactose found in milk. Okay, monosaccharide. All monosaccharide known as reducing sugar. All monosaccharide, okay, glucose, fructose, galactose, known as reducing sugar. Okay, why? Because okay, monosaccharide has the reducing power. has the reducing power, which is the ability to transfer hydrogen or electron to other compound. Okay, for example, when the monosaccharide is heated in Benedict solution, the monosaccharide will reduce the blue copper 2 sulfate to a brick red precipitate of copper 1 oxide, which is not soluble in water. Okay. Next is disaccharide. Okay. What are the example of disaccharide? The example, okay. Maltose, okay, the example of disaccharide is maltose, sucrose, and lactose. Okay, maltose, sucrose, and lactose. Okay, disaccharide molecules are formed when two simple sugars molecule, which is the monosaccharide, combine through condensation to form a disaccharide unit. Okay, disaccharide ni terjadi apabila two simple sugar, okay, dua monosaccharide, okay, digabungkan melalui proses condensation. Okay, this process involve the removal of a water molecule. Okay, cuba tengok ni. Glukos tadi kan monosaccharide. Okay, glukos tambah glukos melalui proses condensation akan terbentuknya disaccharide iaitu maltose. Okay, glukos tadi kan monosaccharide tambah fructose monosaccharide juga melalui proses condensation akan terbentuknya disaccharide iaitu sucrose. Okay, samalah glukos, okay, digabungkan dengan galactose melalui proses condensation akan terbentuknya lactose. Okay. Disaccharides can also be broken down to the monosaccharide unit through hydrolysis. Okay. Hydrolysis is the process when we add water molecule, when we add one water molecule. So, disaccharide ni boleh okay, disaccharide can be broken down, okay, to their monosaccharide through hydrolysis. So disaccharide, which is maltose, sucrose, and lactose, okay, when they undergoes hydrolysis, they will become, okay, maltose plus water undergo hydrolysis will become glucose and glucose. Okay, sucrose plus water undergo hydrolysis will become glucose and fructose. Okay, so begitu juga untuk lactose. Lactose plus water undergo hydrolysis will become glucose and galactose. Okay. So, polysaccharide. Sugar polymers consisting of monosaccharide monomers. Similar to disaccharide, polysaccharide are formed through the condensation process and involve hundreds of monosaccharides to form long molecular chain. Okay. Polysaccharide ni macam disaccharide juga, okay. Dia terbentuk melalui proses condensation, okay. Tetapi kalau disaccharide kan dia terbentuk melalui dua monosaccharide kan, okay. Kalau polysaccharide ni dia terbentuk melalui okay, dia terbentuk melalui hundreds of hundreds of monosaccharides to form long molecular chain. Tengok nama dia pun polysaccharide. Poly means banyak. Okay. Not soluble in water due to their large molecular chain. Neither taste sweet nor crystallized. Okay. Dia tak macam monosaccharide lah. Monosaccharide kan dia taste sweet. Okay. Polysaccharide can also disintegrate through hydrolysis with the help of dilute acids, boiling, and enzyme action. So, importance of carbohydrates in cell as a source of energy, for example glucose. Okay, karbohidrat ni boleh berikan kita tenaga. Okay, as a food reserve, for example glycogen in animal cell and starch in plant cell. Okay, as a support structure, for example cellulose in the plant cell wall. Okay, example of polysaccharide. Example of polysaccharide are cellulose. Okay, cellulose forms the main structure of the plant cell wall. Cell wall are made up of cellulose. Okay, so these are the structure. This is the structure of cellulose. Okay, nampak tak panjang-panjang ni? Okay, ini monosaccharide bila digabung banyak-banyak menjadi polysaccharide. Okay, menjadi polysaccharide. So, next example of polysaccharide is starch. Starch is the main storage of polysaccharide in plants. Starch is also found in chloroplast. Okay, contoh dia grains, potatoes, and legumes. Okay, okay, glycogen. Next is glycogen. Glycogen is the main storage of polysaccharide found in muscle cell and animal liver cell. Okay, so this is the structure of glycogen. Okay, dia tak sama macam cellulose. This is the structure of glycogen. Polysaccharide ni, monosaccharide. Polysaccharide ni adalah dalam polysaccharide ada monosaccharide banyak. Okay, ada banyak monosaccharide. Okay, bila gabungan banyak monosaccharide terjadinya polysaccharide. Okay. Okay, so that's it. Okay, that's it for our lesson today. So thank you guys. Okay, see you next week. Thank you.